Record. Okay. This morning, I want to share with you something that I see coming up so much now in the season that we're in, and it's relational intelligence. Relational intelligence. What is relational intelligence? It's the ability to be aware and understand your own emotions and other people's emotions, values, interests, and demands. To critically reflect on them and use this information to guide one's actions. So that is that's relational intelligence. So let me go into my nuggets. I feel the time is now to talk about relational intelligence with so much stuff that we're seeing. We have placed people in our lives in the wrong place. We have, maybe called them friends and we're not our friends. So let me help you in that area. It's very important that you put people in the right place. People that everybody that's let me just get started. Let me just get started before I just go on a rampage. Okay, so your relationships open the doors and open you up. Your relationships open the doors and they open you up. We need them. They're purpose partners. Relational intelligence. The life I reap is connected to the attitude I sow. Relationship management is life management. Relationship management is life management. Relationships are about life. Your relational intelligence is going to affect your fulfillment. Your relational intelligence is going to affect your fulfillment. A large part of a person's life is based on relationships. We need relationships to remind us who we are supposed to be. Fulfillment, faithfulness, fruitfulness. There are certain things you can't produce without partnerships. You can't be your best self by yourself. We don't go as far as our dream. We go as far as our team. You don't go as far as your dream. You go as far as your team. We can love people well and not treat them right. Who are they based on fruit? Define it so you can align relationships and expectations. Getting the right people on the bus in the right seats. So we have 4 categories. We have friends, we have associates, we have assignments, and we have advisors. I'm gonna break those down going forward. Everyone we can do life with doesn't mean we can build with. Just because you do life with them don't mean you can build with them. There are some people who are stuck and you can't pull them into your calling. There are some people who are stuck and you cannot pull them into your calling. When you know this, you don't overinvest. Okay, it's very important. When you know this, do not overinvest. There are people who you can do both with. Okay, you have to make a list of your relationships. This is how you discern. You figure out, okay, so who's in my life and who does not need to be in my life. Where do I need to place them? Ask yourself, have I aligned my expectations of these people with the way I've defined them? Everything affects everything. So make a list of your relationships and ask yourself these questions. Have I aligned my expectations of these people with the way I define them? Everything affects everything. Your destiny requires your development. Friends, associates, assignments, advisors. Okay, so assignments and mentees, they give you the gift of speed. When it comes to a mentor puts in and a coach draws out. So the mentor puts in, a coach draws out. Discernment helps you determine deposits. Relational intelligence gives you direction. Use an avatar to determine your ideal client. You have gifts, talents, spirits that need to be deposited in others. If you don't tell your time where to go, you'll wonder where it went. You can't do it right if you see it wrong. You can't do it right if you see it wrong. Everything you need is going to come from people you think. Everything you need is not going to come from the people you think you need it from. Let me say that again. Everything you need is not going to come from the people you think you need it from. Support is an emotional need. One of the ways we get to this is through relationships. Support is an emotional need. One of the ways we get this is through relationships. So a lot of people, I don't do friends. We have to trust ourselves, our discernment, and we have to have this information so we can put people in the right place. Because when you don't put people in the right place, people end up getting hurt. And that person could be you. People in the friendship category should support. People in the friendship category should support. Do you want an outcome or an investment? Don't be stuck or stagnant because of this. Support doesn't always come from the place where you think it should come from. Support doesn't always come from the place where you think it should come from. A lot of people start businesses and they're like, my friends don't do that. My friends don't do that. Well, maybe they ain't your friends. Because, let me go back here. Support doesn't always come from the place you think it should come from. Maybe you have that person in a category they shouldn't be in. God's more concerned with what than the how. You don't always get to pick who helps you. You don't always get to pick who helps you. You cannot address what you cannot identify. You cannot address what you cannot identify. Not doing anything is a decision. Not doing anything is a decision. Busy is a badge of honor nowadays. Working till I'll sleep when I'm dead. That's just crazy. You have to get rest. You have to get rest. You give yourself time to rest. Okay. Okay. So let's go to your destiny requires development. So this is reteaching. It's not really correction. It's not clear. When you see underperformance, reteach. Okay. If you're too busy to teach, then you're too busy to be good. Leadership and life, reteach or live without it. Okay. You don't teach people how to love you. You teach them. You don't teach people to love you. You teach them how to love you. You don't teach people to love you. You teach them how to love you. If you don't talk about it, it will stay broke. If you don't talk about it, it'll stay broke. Reposition. Is there another role is there another role? There are people who don't understand this because they are attached to a position. There are people who don't understand this because they are attached to positions. Some people you have to reposition in your life. Sometime with people, you must reposition your expectations. Retrain. Make sure they're clear on what is expected now. Humble, honest, hungry. You can't give people the want to. You cannot give people the want to. You cannot give people the want to. That's so important, because a lot of times you want to help people and you want to take them to the next level with you, but you can't give them the want to. You can't pull them up. You can't drag them up. Okay, very important, because it'll keep you stuck. Remove necessary moves, releasing them into God's next for them. You're not giving them up. You're giving them to God. Like, this right here, I gotta let this go, respectfully, so you can keep elevating. You can keep climbing. You can't do that when you got people around you that have fixed mindsets. Oh, dog, you can't. That ain't gonna happen for you. Like, who you think you are, right? You don't need those people. You don't need those people in your ear. You don't need those people in your life. Okay. Nothing goes to the next level unless you do. Whatever you're leading can't go any higher. Whatever you're leading can't go any higher than you. Okay. And when it comes to areas that you have not done the work in, it's going to affect your growth. It's going to affect your elevation. Okay. It's going to affect when you're building that thing and you struggle with certain areas, it's going to affect those areas. Your beliefs affect your behavior. Your beliefs affect your behavior. We have fixed mindsets and we have growth mindsets. So let's talk about the fixed mindsets. My current qualities are carved in stone. That's fixed mindsets. This is the way it is. I've always done it this way. I don't want to do it no other way. That's all I know. And it's the way it is, right? But you ask a child when they're growing up what they want to be, they'll tell you, right? Then life happens and people tell them all kind of stuff. And then you ask them as an adult, well, what do you want to? Oh, I can't do this and I can't do that. I just, it's different. It's different, right? Growth mindset. With practice and perseverance and effort, people have limitless potential to learn and grow. Growth mindsets. But I feel like we all have a little bit of both, right? Sometimes limitations are learned. We're born with a growth mindset. We get educated or experience. Someone told you it's not possible for you, right? And then you start believing it. Fixed mindsets develop when you believe your past more than your future. This is what happened to me, and this is where my life is, and this is where it's gonna always be. They think it's no changing. It's always they're stuck, right? They're fixed mindsets. Born with a growth mindset, develop a fixed mindset. We must be born again. My mind needs to be renewed. So that's transformation. Transformation is to be renewed by the mind, right? We have to unlearn a lot of the stuff that we've been taught growing up. right? Life be life in people. They're they're projecting from where they're being, what they've seen. And sometimes it's just not good anymore, right? So we got to unlearn that stuff. Fixed mindsets believe that the math for growth is addition. Growth mindsets believe that the math for growth is multiplication. Okay, that's fixed mindset and growth mindsets. You want to pursue, let's go back to relational intelligence, because that's what we're talking about. You want to pursue like-minded relationships. If you have a growth mindset, it's gonna be hard to pour into a fixed mindset. I'm telling you. If you got a growth mindset, it's gonna be hard to pour into a fixed mindset. If you want to grow, it's imperative to be around others who want to grow. If you ain't heard nothing else, I hope you heard that. If you want to grow, it's imperative to be around others who want to grow. Because if you're not, they will keep you right where they are. They don't want you to go any higher than them. This is where we're going to stay right here forever, right? Those are not people you can grow with. You can't grow with a fixed mindset person. You just can't. Radical investment. You have to make radical investments in your personal growth. Radical investments in your personal growth. And here are 4 areas that you can work on. This will help you improve your life, period. Spiritual intelligence, emotional intelligence, leadership intelligence, and relational intelligence. Working on those areas, you will improve your life. You will pick better people to be in your life, friends, associates, and you'll know where to put people in your life. Because when you don't have this information, these skills, these tools, this discernment, you just let people just come and go and just everything come up missing. Your peace, your joy, you're stuck. You ain't, you're not doing anything you said you was going to do because you're around those people. And birds of a feather flock together, right? You want to be around eagles. You want to be around people who are soaring, who are going higher and higher. You want to be around people that make you stand on your tippy toes, okay? You want to be around people you can learn and grow from. You can't be around stagnant, stuck people. Good morning. You can't be around stagnant and stuck people and fixed mindset people, because everything you say, they're going to beat you down. Well, that ain't going to work. Well, how you going to do that? You ain't going to, it's always like the negative committee. You cannot have those people around you and elevate and grow. It's important. Who you with is important. Who you hang with is important. Because think about this right here. You in school, you in class or whatever, and one person in your group do something. You know what you know what that teacher gonna say? Well, they did this and they did that, and you in that they, right? So it's important, because a lot of people are in trouble right now because they hanging with the wrong person, right? So you have to use your discernment. You have to gain these skills and these tools. You have to be intentional about your personal investment in yourself, okay? Because you can't be your best self by yourself. And I know that we see all this stuff happening, and then we're going back to, well, that's why I don't trust nobody. That's why I don't have no new friends. And you can't be your best self by yourself. It's not the friends. You have the wrong people in your life. You got to get the right people and put them in the right place. Right people in the right place. Everybody ain't your friend. We see this all the time. Like, I don't know. It's just like you didn't see the signs. Like, a lot of stuff we ignore. People making fun of you, making these little side jokes. Oh, it's a joke. No, it ain't a joke. You want somebody that's looking out for your well-being, that's going to just, back in the day when we used to go out, I'm all outside the subject. Back in the day when we used to go out to a club or to a party, one person go to the bathroom, we all going to the bathroom. And nobody ain't about to go home with nobody. You don't know that person. We ain't doing that. We come together, we leaving together. We look out for each other. We had each other's back. Like, that's friends, like real friends. So we have to be mindful of the people we're hanging with, the places that we're going, the things that we're doing. We have to be mindful of that stuff. It's important. This right here, relational intelligence, is important, because you got to know this stuff. When you don't know this stuff, you're putting people in the wrong place. You're calling people friends. They ain't your friends. These your enemies. These people want your life. Okay, these people, jealous people, they want your life. They want your spot. So I can't have no jealous person around me. I can't trust you. I want to be able to close my eyes. I want to be not in your presence, and you still got my back. Oh, we ain't talking about her. We ain't doing that. No, we're not gonna do that. You want people like that. You want people that's, you know what, you get a promotion or you start your business, they celebrating you. They ain't hating on you or jealous of you. You want the right people in your life. It's important to have the right people in your life. Everybody ain't your friend. We have to pay attention to this stuff. Be mindful because it's there. The stuff is there, but we ignore it because we want to see the best, right? We want to, oh no, I know they're just going through stuff. And I'm sorry. I got to look out for my well-being, okay? I don't want to go someplace and have to worry about what you're going to do to me. Like, no. We have to be mindful of the people we got in our life. That's all I want to say. We got to be mindful of the people that we have in our life. And it's so important. I'm so glad that I got into personal development, coaching, training, like all of this stuff, reading, listening to books and reading books. You want to grow. You got to invest in you. You have to invest in yourself. Okay? So you think about the stuff before you do it. You think about it, all right? You put people in the right place. So that's the definition of relational intelligence, right? The ability to be aware, understand your emotions and other people's emotions, interests, and demands. To critically reflect on them and use this information to guide one's action. So you know what to do. You have to have this. You have to have this discernment. You have to have this information. You have to have this, right? And a lot of times when your parents telling you, well, you shouldn't hang with that person, listen to that, okay? Because parents, we've been here for a while. We done been through some stuff. We done seen some stuff. We know some stuff. And a lot of times we feel things. We don't even have to know the person. We just like, something ain't right. Something ain't right with that person. They don't need to be your friend. Listen to that, okay? Because they're speaking with wisdom. I know you young and you out here living your best life. Think you know, but you don't know it all. You don't. So listen to what your older people are saying. They have wisdom. They've been through stuff. They've seen some stuff. And when they telling you somebody ain't good for you, ain't right for you, you better take heed to that. You better listen to that. I'm telling you, listen to it. There are times I was dating people. Mom was like, leave him alone. Leave that person alone. And I'm like, oh. When she said, I know, because she just sees stuff and feels stuff, and I trust her. I trust her opinion, right? Because she's looking out for my best interest. You want people that's looking out for your best interest. When they tell you something, you know what? They ain't gonna let you go out the house looking crazy. Girl, go back inside and change that, because that does not fit your body. Like, don't wear that. Stop posting them videos shaking your butt and twerking. Like, don't do that. That's respect yourself. You want a husband, you want a man, you out here twerking and all this stuff. Respect yourself. We got to have people who looking out for our best interest. Not people that's just like, ooh, child, she a mess. You see her? I can't believe it. No. You want people that's looking out for your best interest, that have your back, in your face, and behind your back. Period. You want the right people in your life. You have to know this stuff. It's not this happened the other day. We have to pay attention to this. Pay attention to this. And a person coming to you talking about somebody all the time, guess what? They're gonna talk about you too. So just pay attention to that. I'm not about to sit around and talk about nobody but you. No, because you're going to do the same thing with me. Or it's going to keep repeating, right? Our actions determine the stuff that comes back to us. The stuff that we say, it comes right back to us. So you can't do that stuff. Like, don't. I don't know what else to say about that. It's just so important to have the right people in your life. And you want people to tell you the truth. You want people to give you that constructive criticism, that feedback. I don't want nobody to be telling me yes all the time and ain't going to tell me, check me. I don't mind it. I can take it. Because I promise you, if you ask me something about you, I'm going to keep it 1,000 with you. I'm going to tell you, well, you was wrong. You need to apologize. That's it. Don't wear that. Don't dress like that. Stop saying that stuff on social media. Get off Facebook. Get off TikTok. Get off your feelings. Like, get out your feelings and get off social media. A lot of times, you can see people feeling. You can see what's going on with them. Their heart, their whatever. They just homegirl, chill out. Put the phone down. Matter of fact, for the next 24 hours, just pray, meditate, get yourself together before you come out here and say stuff and do stuff you can't take back. Right? Be mindful of that. Be mindful of that. Work on you, focus on you, because you can't be your best self by yourself. You have to invest in yourself, and you want the right people around. You want the right people in your circle. Do you have a circle of influence, or do you have a cage? Do you have a circle of influence, or do you have a cage? You want people that want the best for you. I want people in my life that want the best for me, because I want the best for them. I'm the friend that I wish I had in my life. Okay? So be that friend that you're looking for. right? And you get that in return. Be that person. Be that person. It all starts with us. It all starts with us. You a shady friend who talk about people and fighting people all the time. Guess what's going to happen? That's stuck going to stay in your life. You ain't going to elevate. You're going to stay stuck on that. Mad, angry, jealous. Like, you ain't going nowhere with that. You're not. Good morning. And so that's my rant. That's my rant. I just want people to thrive. I want people to have the right people in their lives. I want people to make better decisions about their lives. I want people to make better decisions about their relationships, their friendships. Don't just be out here just meeting people all the time and needing to be around people all the time and trusting everybody. Like, you have to use discernment. You have to have relational intelligence. You want to make better decisions for you. I don't want nobody around me that want my life. I don't want nobody around me that's jealous of me. I want somebody that's around me that's going to celebrate me, that's going to support me, right? Going to give me some advice when I need it, going to be a shoulder to cry on if I need it. You know, we got to put people in the right place, right? Friends, associates, assignments, and advisors. Friends, I should be able to go to my friend with. She should be able to handle everything I bring, right? And then as associate, I know that I'm going there to pour. I know that I'm not getting poured into. Associate, I'm going to pour. I'm not getting poured into. A friend, we're both pouring in each other's cup. Associate, I'm just pouring. Okay? So let me just focus on those two. A friend is somebody I can just, man, listen, let me tell you, girl, I'm just messed up. I don't know what to do. I just want to talk. I just want to vent. I just want to share. And I have the capacity to hold your stuff and my stuff, right? I have the capacity to do that. Assignments. I know I'm going to pour. What's going on, girl? What's up? Okay, so check this out. Just pouring. Friends is equal. So that's a way to discern a friend versus assignment. That's the way to discern a friend versus assignment. Let's focus on those two right now. That's the way to discern a friend versus an assignment. Are you getting poured into? What kind of fruit do they have on their tree? Is there any fruit on their tree? Okay, so just look at that, investigate that, like do an inventory. My last few words to you, maybe. Do an inventory of the people that you have in your life and make adjustments. And maybe you have to have conversations, right? So going forward, this is what this is. This is what it's not. These are my boundaries, right? So they know. 'Cause a lot of times you done switched up on them. They don't even know, or maybe they switched up and you don't even know. So do an inventory so you can put people in the right place. Because maybe that friend is no longer a friend. Maybe that was an assignment that is over with, it's complete, and you move forward, right? No harm, no foul, no hard feelings. I want the best for you. But going forward, this is all I got to give. This is all I will give. This is my boundaries. That's it. Put people in the right place. Use discernment, because everybody ain't your friend. Stop calling everybody your friend. Everybody ain't your friend. Do inventory. Just sit back and look. What value are they adding? Are they adding? Some people are not going to add value at all. Can they handle your next level? Because if they can't, then they're not, you can't take them any further than that. You can't take them any further than that because they can't go. They don't want to go. And they don't want to see you go. Okay? Be mindful of that. Be mindful of that. Because if you try to take them every place to every level, then you're going to get stuck somewhere. Because you can't pull them in you. So just be mindful of that. Just be mindful of that. I listen, going forward, there are people I don't have no problem with. We've outgrown each other. This relationship is no longer something that I need in my life, right? I give them to God. I keep going. That's it. No harm, no foul. I don't have nothing against you. Where I'm going, I can't take you. I'm not going to drag you. So respectfully, I'm moving forward. I'm elevating, right? Put people in the right place. Put people in the right place. Relational intelligence. Do inventory of the people that you have in your life. Are they adding value or not? Can they handle you and all your levels, your growth, or not? I'm complete. Any questions, comments, or concerns? And for those who are coming back to watch the replay, I do thank you and I appreciate you. I wanted to talk about this topic because it's very important. We've all seen what's happened to the young lady from North Carolina. And I just wanted to talk about this to young people. Relational intelligence. It's important. It's important that you put people in the right place in your life. Everybody ain't your friend. They're not. And it's sad. It's sad, but it's true. You know, it's very sad and unfortunate. And I'm praying for justice for our family. We got to put people in the right place. We got to put people in the right place. And we got to have the awareness to know who is for you and who is not for you. Who's a friend, who's an associate. We have to know. We have to use discernment. We can't just, everybody ain't your friend. They're not. Everybody can't handle your level. Everybody can't handle your growth. Everybody can't handle your shine, baby. They can't handle that light. Your light too bright for them. And some people want to smother it out. Some people want to knock it out, right? So you got to be mindful of the people that you got around you. You got to be very mindful of that. Very mindful of that. My circle got smaller and stronger because I got people in the right place. Everybody ain't my friend. I'm all right with that. Okay? My circle got smaller, but it got stronger. It got solid. So, that's it. That's all I got. I'm going to go and enjoy my Saturday. I hope you do the same. And I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for your feedback. I thank you for the hearts, the love, and just being present and just being here with me. Because you could have been anywhere. You're here just hanging out with me, listening to some stuff I've been learning in my spiritual development class that I'm in. One of the classes that I'm in. I went back to this because I said, this is what's going on right now. And this was back in September. I listened to this module. But I think I'm going to go back and listen to this module again because it's something that's relevant right now. And I want to be able to teach others and help others. So first I got to go get some more, right? Can't be your best self by yourself. And, you know, when it comes to relationships, they're either going to make you or they're going to break you. You got to put people in the right place. Got to put people in the right place. It is very important to put people in the right place. I'm trying to see if I got anything else I want to add. I don't want to get into emotional intelligence. That's something else. Relationships open the doors and they open you up. We need them. The life I reap is connected to the attitude I sow. Relationship management is life management. Relationship management is life management. You got to get it right. It's only everything. You have to get it right. The relational intelligence is going to affect your fulfillment. So that's why it's important. That's why we have to. And if you don't know, I mean, there are books on this. There are books on this. There are YouTube videos on this. Like, educate yourself. Like, you have to educate yourself. Where you lack knowledge, seek that. Educate yourself. Where you lack wisdom, seek that. Right? Seek it. Like a lot of this stuff, I didn't know either. I didn't know this stuff either. I thought, I wanted to be I wanted everybody to be my friend, and don't work like that. That's not everybody's job, right? People, that's just people. They are who they are, right? And sometimes you gotta leave them. You gotta leave them. You just do. It's okay. So, hey, Tressa. Anyway, I'm done for real. I'm still talking, but I say I'm done. But I'm done for real this time. You guys have a good Saturday. Let me stop my podcast. Thanks for listening.